Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the edge of the Enchanted Forest, there lived a 12-year-old boy named Liam. He was known for his curiosity and adventurous spirit, always eager to explore the unknown. The village elders often warned him about the dangers of the forest, but Liam's thirst for adventure was stronger than any fear. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky turned a deep shade of purple, Liam overheard a conversation between two old villagers. They spoke of an ancient amulet hidden deep within the Enchanted Forest, said to grant unimaginable power to whoever possessed it. However, they also mentioned that the amulet had been lost for centuries and was guarded by a fierce dragon that no one had ever defeated. Liam's heart raced with excitement. An ancient amulet, a fearsome dragon, and a forbidden forest. This was the adventure he had been waiting for. Despite the dangers, he decided to set out on a quest to find the lost amulet. He packed a small bag with some bread, water, and his trusty wooden sword, which he had carved himself. Before leaving, he wrote a note to his parents, promising to return as soon as he found the amulet. As Liam ventured into the Enchanted Forest, he marveled at the beauty around him. The trees were tall and twisted, their leaves shimmering with a faint, magical glow. Strange creatures scurried across the forest floor, and the air was filled with the sound of rustling leaves and distant animal calls. Despite the eerie atmosphere, Liam felt a sense of determination. He knew he had to be brave. Hours passed as Liam navigated the winding paths of the forest. Just as he began to feel the first pangs of doubt, he stumbled upon an old, overgrown trail. His heart leaped with excitement. This had to be the right path. As he followed the trail deeper into the forest, the trees grew thicker and the air became cooler. Suddenly, the path opened up into a small clearing, and there, standing in the center, was a tall stone pedestal. Atop the pedestal rested the ancient amulet, glowing faintly in the dim light. Liam's eyes widened in awe. He had found it, but just as he reached out to take the amulet, a low growl echoed through the clearing. Liam froze, his heart pounding in his chest. Slowly, he turned around and saw a massive dragon emerging from the shadows. Its scales were as dark as the night, and its eyes glowed with an intense, fiery light. The dragon's wings unfurled, casting a shadow over Liam as it snarled, revealing rows of sharp teeth. Liam knew he couldn't fight the dragon with just his wooden sword, but he also knew he couldn't turn back now. Summoning all his courage, he faced the dragon and said,
"I don't want to fight you. I'm here to find the amulet and protect my village. If you let me take it, I promise to use it for good."
The dragon paused, tilting its head as if considering Liam's words. Then, to Liam's surprise, the dragon shapeshifted into a girl with two large wings and spoke in a deep, rumbling voice.
"Many have come before you, seeking the power of the amulet. All have failed because they desired it for themselves. But you, young one, speak of protecting others. Why should I trust you?"
I believe that true power comes from helping others, not from taking what doesn't belong to you. If I take the amulet, it will be to protect my village and ensure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
The dragon studied Liam carefully, then slowly nodded.
"Your heart is pure, young one. I will allow you to take the amulet, but remember this, power can corrupt even the most noble of souls. Use it wisely."
With that, the dragon stepped aside, allowing Liam to approach the pedestal. He reached out and carefully lifted the amulet from its resting place. As he held it in his hands, he felt a warm, comforting energy flow through him. The amulet glowed brighter, as if recognizing Liam's pure intentions. Liam thanked the dragon and promised to keep his word. As he turned to leave the clearing, the dragon spoke one last time.
"The path you took to get here will no longer be the same. To return home, you must face 3 trials. Each trial will test your courage, wisdom, and kindness. Only then will you truly be worthy of the amulet's power.
Liam nodded and set off on his journey back home. The first trial came soon enough. As he walked through a dense part of the forest, he encountered a deep chasm. The only way across was a narrow, rickety bridge. Liam felt fear creeping in, but he remembered the dragon's words. Taking a deep breath, he carefully made his way across the bridge, step by step. Halfway across, the bridge began to sway, but Liam remained calm and focused. He reached the other side safely, his heart pounding with relief. The second trial came in the form of a riddle. As Liam continued his journey, he came upon a wise old owl perched on a branch. The owl asked,
"What is greater than gold, but cannot be bought? More precious than jewels, but cannot be found? Answer correctly, and you may pass."
Liam thought hard, remembering the stories his mother used to tell him. Then, he smiled and replied,
It is love. It cannot be bought or found, but it is the most valuable thing of all.
The owl hooted in approval and allowed Liam to pass. The third and final trial came as Liam neared the edge of the forest. He heard a cry for help and found a small, injured fox trapped under a fallen tree branch. Without hesitation, Liam set down the amulet and used all his strength to lift the branch. The fox was freed, and Liam bandaged its injured paw with a piece of cloth from his shirt. The fox looked up at him with grateful eyes before scampering off into the woods. As Liam reached the edge of the forest, he felt a warm light envelop him. The trials had been passed, and the amulet's power was now truly his. But as he held the amulet in his hands, he realized something important. The amulet's true power wasn't in the magic it held, but in the lessons he had learned along the way: courage, wisdom, and kindness. Liam returned to his village, where he was welcomed as a hero. But instead of using the amulet for power, he decided to keep it safe and hidden, ensuring it would never be used for selfish purposes. He knew that the greatest power of all was the ability to choose what was right, even when it was difficult. And so, the village remained safe, not because of the amulet, but because of the brave young boy who understood the true meaning of power. Liam continued to live his life with courage, wisdom, and kindness, inspiring others to do the same. And the amulet? It remained hidden, a reminder that true strength comes not from magic or power, but from the choices we make in our hearts.